From within the heart of New York City, the New York Rangers look to keep the hometown fans happy within Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, as they take on the Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm Bill Peterson, your play-by-play announcer, with your color commentator, Mike Weiss.
Madison Square Garden is one of the lifelines of hockey. When the Rangers play in this building, it's borderline mystical. The Penguins are in for a long night.
The Penguins finished well below 500 last year and are determined to make a run for a top spot in the Atlantic Division this year.
Guys going down is something that every team has to face at some point in the season. The Penguins need to respond better to injuries if they want to get into the playoffs this year.
And now, your New York Rangers! At center, number 88, Eric Lindros. At left wing, number 37, Mikhail Samuelsson. At right wing, number 9, Pavel Bure. On defense, number 6, Darius Kasparaitis. And in goal, number 35, Mike Richter.
Since the Rangers have won the Cup in '94, they haven't been the same caliber team. They need to get back to the winning ways soon. But there's going to be some serious changes in New York.
Talent will only go so far in this league. Just ask the Rangers, who had one of the most talented teams in NHL history, but failed to make the playoffs last year. Johan Hedberg is so confident in the net, he takes chances most goalies wouldn't. And believe me when I tell you that the risks aren't a big deal to Hedberg. Mike Richter can still cut the mustard. He'll keep his team in a game on any given night and really looks forward to the uneven challenges that he has to face during certain games.
The referee is about to drop the puck to start this game. Lemieux moves it to Beach. Lindros brings the puck up, carries it past the red line, carries it past the blue line. Oh, and he blocks the shot. Beach brings the puck up through the zone. Takes it past the blue line. Centering pass to Kovalev. Samuelsson sends it up to the center. Lindros sends it over to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. Beach passes it to the right wing. Kovalev takes the puck up through the zone. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. He looks to be in mid-season form with goaltending like that. Bure brings the puck through the zone. Samuelsson brings it over the blue line. Ferentz passes it off to Roosevelt. Cody takes the puck up. Malikov passes it to Bure. Erdina slides it to Pusher. Takes it past the red line. He moves it over to Straka. He passes it over to Morozov. He relays it over to Moran. Morozov sends it over to the right wing. Pusher sends it to Straka. Brings the puck up. He passes it to Maratsa. He plays it back over to Herdina. Pusher makes a long pass over to Straka. We're going to see a penalty called here.
Well, that penalty's going to put them on the power play.
New York Rangers penalty to number 20, Radic Dvorak. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty,
Lemieux passes
3
it over to
minutes,
Kovalev.
51
He sends it up
seconds.
the center. Lemieux carries it over the blue line. Beach passes it to Ferentz. Kovalev sends it up to Lemieux. Beach sends it back over to Roosevelt. Hedberg sends it back to the defenseman. Kovalev brings the puck up through the zone. Lindros sends it off to Kasparaitis. Beach plays it up to the center. Kovalev sends it to the left wing. That save shows he came into camp ready to play this season. Samuelson carries it past the blue line. Lemieux brings it over the red line. Beach passes to Kovalev. He takes a snapshot, gloved out of the air. Penalty over. Ferentz brings the puck through the zone. Robitaille takes it past the blue line. McKenna sends it up to the center. Oh, Richter gloves that shot out of the air. Velikar passes to the defenseman. Oliva moves it back over to McCarthy. He was wrong. Hedberg makes the save. Karpa brings it past the red line. He sends it off to Oliva. Man, what a save. Carries it over the red line. Murray brings it past the blue line. Karpa sends it to McCarthy. Oliva sends it back over to Kluchek. Holik carries it past the red line. Brings it over the blue line. He passes it off to Karpa. He takes the slap shot. Croft takes it past the red line. Passes it to the right wing. Moran plays it up to the center. He sends it to Lacucci. He plays it up to the center. He passes it to the right wing. Primo centers it over to Croft. Malakoff passes it over to the left wing. Holik brings it over the red line. Over to the right wing. Moran passes it to the right wing. Straka carries it over the red line. Moratsa carries it over the blue line. Malakoff passes over to Fata. Barnaby brings it past the red line. Hedberg passes it off to Bergevin. Karpa takes it past the red line. Bata carries it past the blue line. Knocked down in front by Hedberg. Hedberg logged a nice save there, Mike.
In 6 minor league seasons, Hedberg had a 57, 29, and 15 record, posting 37 shutouts along the way.
This faceoff is left of the goalie. Robitaille takes the puck up. McKenna carries it past the red line. Bergevin passes it to Nieminen. Passes it to the right wing. Oh, and he missed the pass. McKenna sends it over to the right wing. Great save. Barnaby brings the puck up. Messier takes it past the blue line. And he's checked by Beach. And he blows the whistle for a penalty.
And that will get them an extra attacker. Now, as a captain, he can get away with a little back talk to the ref.
Pittsburgh penalty to number 16, Chris Beach, 2 minutes.
Lindros brings
for
it past the
hooking.
blue line.
Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 55 seconds.
Holik sends it to his defenseman. That's going to get him a penalty for roughing.
Oh, now that was a really bad time to take a penalty.
Well, what is a good time for a penalty, Mike? Face off to the left of Richter.
New York Rangers penalty to number 16, Bobby Holik, 2 minutes.
Oliva
for
passes
roughing.
it to the right
Time
wing.
of the penalty, 13
McCarthy
minutes,
brings it over the red
41
line.
seconds.
Carries it over the blue line. Ferentz moves it to Herdina. Morazzo carries it over the red line. And he takes the snap shot. It looks like someone has done some work in the offseason. Malakoff slides it over to McCarthy. Ferentz takes the puck up to the zone. The penalty has now expired. Richter sends it over to Oliwa. Lemieux passes it over to Kovalev. He passes it up the center. Lemieux sends it up to the center. Penalty over. Beach sends it over to the right wing. Kovalev sends it into the corner. He passes it to the right wing. Lemieux moves it back over the pusher. Morin passes it to the right wing. Kovalev brings it past the red line. He takes a snapshot. That is the kind of save that will set the tone for his team for the rest of the game. Holik takes it past the red line. He lets the slap shot go. Those saves are great warm-ups for the regular season.
He's getting into the twilight of his career and may not be able to handle the rigors of a full season anymore. Mike's always been a real gamer, so if anyone can handle it at his age, it's Richter.
Mike, can you shed some light on that last play?
Richter uses the glove to wipe away that shot.
Face-off to the right of Hedberg. He sends it back to Dvorak. He made a great save. Play stops as he covers the puck. Dvorak can only shake his head after getting his sure goal taken away by Hedberg. This faceoff is left of the goalie. Bergevin passes it to Croft. Carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. If they have any chance of taking this game, he's got to continue to make stops like that. Dvorak brings the puck up through the zone. Holik brings it over the blue line. Passes over to Karpa. He looks to be in mid-season form with goaltending like that. Croft sends it up to Primo. Carries it past the blue line. And he takes the step shot.
One minute.
Nedved brings the puck to the zone.
First period.
Takes it past the blue line. Pusher sends it off to Straka. We've got a face-off to the left of Hedberg. Bure takes the puck up. As we take a breather, it's tied at 0. Hey, Mike, any stats jump out at you after one?
The Penguins have the lead in shots on goal, Bill.
He sends the puck back over to Ferentz. Lindros sends it back over to Samuelson. Leach brings the puck up. Lindros sends it over to Bure. He sends it up the center. Takes the shot. That was a terrific save by Hedberg. Samuelson moves it back to Lindros. Bure carries it over the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. Roosevelt takes the puck up through the zone. He plays it up to the center, brings it over the red line. Beach brings it past the blue line. Lindros passes to Samuelson. Bure brings it over the blue line. That was a hard hit by Beach. There's a blocker save. Passes it to Kovalev. Brings it past the red line. Carries it past the blue line. Beach passes over to Lemieux. Samuelson passes it off over to Lindros. Bure carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Herdina brings the puck up through the zone. The whistle blows for offside. Hedberg was impressive in the last play. How much?
Johan Hedberg stopped 41 of 44 shots in his first NHL game on March 16, 2001.
Sends it over to Straka. Takes it past the blue line. He passes it back over to Morozov. Melikar plays it up to the center. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Sent back. Holik breaks up the play. Passes it over to Dvorak. Takes it past the red line. Carries it over the blue line. Passed back over to Nedved. Moves it back to Holik. Straka takes the puck up. He slides it to Herdina. Bergevin brings it over the blue line. Straka sends it up to the center. Dvorak sends it to the left wing. Nedved carries it past the red line. Herdina passes it to Straka. Brings it past the red line. Nieminen sends it back to Roosevelt. Ferentz sends it over to the right wing. Nieminen brings it over the red line. Brings the puck through the zone. McKenna carries it past the blue line. Leach moves it to McCarthy. Nieminen brings it past the blue line. He lets it fly. Save made off the blocker. Looks like we're going to see a penalty here.
The upcoming power play could change the outlook of this game, Bill.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Hedberg.
Pittsburgh penalty to number 15.
Lindros plays it up to the center. Polique sends it up to the center.
For hooking.
And he takes a wrist shot. Stopped by Hedberg. He plays it back over to Poti. He takes a slap shot. Bure makes a centering pass to Lindros. That was a terrific save by Hedberg. Richter plays it up to the center. Over to the right wing. Bure takes it past the blue line. He sends the puck back to Leach. Richter passes it to the right wing. He sends it to Bure. Carries it over the red line. Hedberg slides it to Moran. He lets the slap shot go. Good goaltending is the best penalty killing you could have. The penalty is over, and both teams are at full strength. Dvorak brings the puck up. Nedved carries it over the blue line. Lacuche sends it over to Primo. Carries it past the blue line. He sends it back over to Croft. Lacuche sends it into the corner. Sends it back to the defenseman. Bure passes it over to Lindros. Carries it past the red line. Brings it over the blue line. He passes it off over to Bure. Stopped by Hedberg.
Hedberg rarely gives up rebounds, but when he does, the other team knows they need to pounce on them.
Let's take a look at that again.
Hedberg reaches up with the blocker and pushes the shot away.
Face off to the left of Hedberg. Beach takes the puck up through the zone. Brings it past the blue line. He passes it over to Kovalev. And he takes a wrist shot. Knocked down with the blocker. He takes the slap shot. Kluchek makes a long pass over to Barnaby. Fata passes it to Messier. Barnaby sends it up to the center. Beach plays it up to the center. Here he comes to clear out the corner. Sent in front of the goal over to Bergevin. Kovalev brings the puck up through the zone. He slides it to Lemieux. He passes it to the left wing. And he takes a wrist shot off the blocker. Beach passes it over to the left wing. He centers it to Kovalev. He passes it up the center. Lemieux sends it over to the right wing. Beach sends it up to the center. He passes it back over to Kovalev. He lets the slap shot go. What a save! Play stops as the goalie covers up. We've got a face-off to the left of Richter. Straka moves it back over to Roosevelt. He passes it to the right wing. Pody plays it up to the center. Murray sends it to the left wing. Oliva takes it past the blue line. Hedberg sends it back to the defenseman. Morozov takes it past the red line. Dvorak passes it over to the left wing. Leach brings it past the red line. Pusher passes to the defenseman. I can't believe he missed the pass. Checked hard by Dvorak. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Robitaille. Pass over to Nieminen. Brings it over the red line. He passes back to the defenseman. Pusher carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Knocked away by the blocker. Richter sends it to his defenseman. Dvorak carries it over the red line. Holy, it floats past the goalie for the goal.
You know, in close games, it doesn't matter when you score, Bill, just as long as you do.
But I bet the fans are getting a little impatient to see a goal. The goalie couldn't get back across the crease to stop that one time by Dvorak.
You know, you've got to start somewhere, and that's about where they are as a team. Somewhere.
New York Rangers goal scored by number 20, Radek Dvorak. Assist to number
Karpa
16.
plays it up to the center.
Bobby
Barnaby brings it over the blue line. That was a great
And
save.
number 35, Mike Richter.
Lacuche makes a long pass to Primo.
Time of goal, 17 minutes, 10 seconds.
Richter sends it to the left wing. Barnaby takes the puck up. Messier carries it over the blue line. He's going to be called for the penalty.
And it looks like they're going to get a power play opportunity off of this one, Bill.
This face-off is to the right of the goalkeeper.
Pittsburgh penalty to number 14, Milan Croft. 2 minutes. For
Richter
hooking.
makes a
Time
long
of the
pass
penalty,
to
18
Lindros.
minutes, 13
Oh,
seconds.
and he missed the pass. Leach passes it over to the left wing.
1 minute, 1 minute remaining.
He passes it to Bure. Takes it past the red line. Takes it past the blue line. Centers it over to Lindros. Holik sends it back to Poti. He takes the slap shot. Saved by Hedberg. Moran makes a long pass to Nieminen. Two down and one left. The New York Rangers, 1-0. Tell us the story after two, Mike.
You know, Bill, the difference in the score isn't really reflected in the shots on goal. The Penguins are being more physical, but they're forgetting the object of the game, which is to score more goals.
Time to drop the burnt biscuit. Bure sends it up over to Leach. The man advantage situation is over. He's going to be called for tripping.
And we got a power play coming up here, Bill.
Oh, I'm sure that wasn't in the coach's game plan.
Lindros, just like all players, doesn't agree with the call.
New York Rangers penalty to number 88, Eric.
Beach brings it past the blue line.
2 minutes for tripping.
He moves it over to Kovalev.
20 seconds.
Gets it over to the left wing. Beach moves it back to interception by Bure. Penalty on the New York Rangers.
Oh, now that was a really bad time to take a penalty.
Face-off to the right of Richter.
New York Rangers penalty to number 6, Darius
Dvorak
Kasparov.
brings the puck through the zone.
For tripping.
Carries it
Time of
past the blue
penalty,
line.
52
That one careened off his
seconds.
helmet. Hey, buddy, what's your name? Kovalev brings the puck up. We're going to see a hooking penalty called.
Oh, now that was a really bad time to take a penalty.
Well, what is a good time for a penalty, Mike?
Pittsburgh penalty to number 66, Mario Lemieux. 2 minutes for hooking.
Hedberg
Time of the
sends it
penalty,
back to the
1
defenseman.
minute, 28 seconds.
Herdina carries it past the red line. Straka brings it over the blue line. Sent back over to Moran. The penalty has now expired. And he takes a wrist shot. Leach sends it off to Dvorak. Samuelson carries it over the blue line. Penalty over. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a huge save by Hedberg. Leach sends it to Lindros. Passes it to the right wing. The penalty has now expired. And he takes a wrist shot.
Hockey fans, a reminder that there will be an open practice.
New York's got a team save percentage of over 900. They just need to pop the biscuit a few more times and they're on their way to the postseason.
This faceoff is left of the goal. Morazzo centers it over to Straka. What a save! Richter has been playing great all game, making save after save. Samuelson sends it back to Klucha. He sends it up the center. He's coming up big to keep them in the hunt.
He seems to have trouble with long shots at times. Hedberg concentrates so hard on the shooter, the puck will bounce by him before he can react. The kid's still learning, though, and it's something he's aware of.
Hey, Mike, show us the play again, will you?
Hedberg doesn't really have to move to make that save as the puck hits him directly in the chest.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Hedberg. McCarthy passes to Oliva. Cody sends it up to the center. McCarthy takes the puck up through the zone. Moran passes it to the right wing. McKenna brings it past the red line. Pusher passes over to Robitaille. Moran sends it in front of the net. He moves it to McKenna. He relays it over to Niemanen. Robitaille sends it to the left wing. Is he a bricklayer? Because he's been putting up a wall in front of the net all night long. Holik passes it over to the left wing. Nedved plays it up to the center. Dvorak sends it to the left wing. Saves like that are what's keeping them in this game still. Nedved can only shake his head after getting his sure goal taken away by Hedberg. Roosevelt passes to the defenseman. Lemieux takes the puck up. Kovalev carries it over the red line. Roosevelt passes it off over to Ferentz. He plays it up to the center. Lemieux brings it past the blue line. Beach sends it to his defenseman. Ferentz sends it over to the right wing. Kovalev carries it past the blue line. Roosevelt takes a long pass over to Beach. Karpa passes it to Fata. Takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot.
Hedberg faces a lot of shots, and it takes a toll on him later in the season. He makes acrobatic saves out there, but they require a ton of effort. He may need to tone it down so he doesn't burn out by the time the playoffs come.
Take it away, Mike.
Hedberg reaches the glove out and makes the save.
Face off to the left of Hedberg. Krop moves it over to Lacoutier. He passes it over to Primo. Krop brings it over the blue line. He passed. It gets past the goalie for the goal. The score might as well be 0-0. A cross-ice pass and one-timer by Primo.
Pittsburgh goal.
He sends it off over to Melikar.
15, Wayne Primo. Assist.
Cody moves it back
14,
to Malakov.
Milan Croft. And to number 33, Dan Lacuche.
Lacuche sends it back to
9
Melikar.
minutes, 41 seconds.
McCarthy sends it over to Murray. Brings it over the red line. Takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Deflected off the blocker. Lacuche brings the puck up through the zone. Primo carries it over the blue line. Samuelson slides it over to Bure. Carries it past the red line. Bone-crushing hit by Moran. Kasparaitis passes it to the right wing. Bure brings it past the blue line. He lets the slap shot go. Denied. Hedberg stops the go-ahead goal. Vicious check by Moran. Straka brings the puck through the zone. Pass back to Maratsa. Moran takes the puck up through the zone. Herdina sends it over to the right wing. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty.
The upcoming power play could change the outlook of this game, Bill. Kasparaitis heads into the cooler for a little bit of TO.
New York
Lemieux
Rangers
passes
penalty
it to
to
Ferentz.
number 6, Darius Kasparaitis. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 49 seconds.
Roosevelt passes it to the right wing. Kovalev brings it past the red line. Intercepted. Moves it back. Over to Ferentz. Over to the right wing. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by Holik.
Holik can throw off the other team's game plan by constantly throwing his weight around. Other teams hate that.
This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. was a hard hit by Lemieux. Kovalev passes it to Beach. He centers the puck. Another great shorthanded save.
Mike Richter was between the pipes in Game 7 of the 1994 Stanley Cup Finals when he stopped 28 of 30 shots for a 3-2 victory and the Stanley Cup.
Hey, Mike, what does the replay show?
Richter is really using the glove well here.
We've got a face-off to the left of Richter. Lemieux passes it over to the left wing. Looks like we're going to have a penalty here.
Not a brilliant move here, Bill.
Pittsburgh
Erdina
penalty
sends
to
it up
number
over to
16,
Barazov.
Chris Beach, 2 minutes. For hooking.
Leach brings the
Time
puck
of the
up.
Penalty, 14
Carries it
minutes,
past the blue line.
29 seconds.
He plays it back over to Samuelson. Penalty over. Barrett sends it off to Roosevelt. Morazov makes a long pass over to Herdina. Leach brings the puck up through the zone. Malakoff takes the puck up. Niemanen sends it over to Lemieux. Carries it over the red line. Leach brings the puck to the zone. Bure takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Back out in front with a blocker. The penalty has now expired. We're going to see a penalty call here.
And it looks like they're going to get a power play opportunity off of this one, Bill.
It's really important to win the faceoffs now.
Pittsburgh penalty to number 10, Billy Niemanen, 2 minutes. For hooking.
Lindros
Time of the
passes
penalty,
over to Pokey.
16
He blows
minutes,
the whistle for
37
offside.
seconds.
Hedberg looked good on that last save, Mike.
Johan Hedberg needs to be more consistent. He'll have flashes of brilliance and then just have an awful game. He has room to grow and now realizes that he has to perform if he wants to hold on to his job.
It can be a real advantage to win the majority of faceoffs late in the game. Leach passes to Bure. He passes it off over to Lindros. Holik sends it up to the center, brings it over the blue line. Leach passes it off to Potey. He sends it to Lindros. Bure takes the puck up through the zone. Carries it over the blue line. And he's checked by Moran. Potey passes it to the right wing. Bure brings it over the red line. The penalty is over, and both teams are at full strength. Goal! He slipped on one pass by that line. Big goal for the home team. Lindros made a play that has to be galling when you give him an advantage like that. In a close game, winning these faceoffs is big.
New York Rangers goal scored by number 88,
Morazzo brings it past the blue line.
Assist to number 9, Pavel Bure.
Checked hard by Herdina.
And to number 3, Tom Potey. Time of goal, 18 minutes, 45 seconds.
Winning the faceoff becomes even more crucial at the end of the game. Straka sends it over to the right wing. Morazzo carries it past the red line. Carries it past the blue line. And he blows the whistle for a penalty.
Well, that penalty's going to put them on the power play.
Pittsburgh penalty to number 38, Jan Herdina.
Messier takes it past the red line.
For tripping. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 49 seconds.
Can you walk us through that sequence, Mike?
The puck ricochets off the post.
Everything is magnified late in the game, including faceoffs. The New York Rangers prevail 2-1. Mike, let's hear your thoughts on this game.
You know, I'm not so sure the coach likes such close games, but he'll rest easy now that they won.
For Mike Weiss, I'm Bill Peterson. Good night from Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Wayne Primo, the number 2 star, Eric Lindros, the number 1 star, Mike Richter.